Welcome one and all. Welcome to Tychicus Live. Saturday the 10th of February 2024. I feel like rapping with whosoever want to rap, whosoever want to have a conscious engagement with conscious people. I feel like I want to have a rap with well-thinking people around the world. You know, I don't think I have the appetite for follies this morning. I know in saying these things, it makes my life not attractive. But it's time we really speak the truth as it is and don't look at the attraction, but look at the real revelation and what it should have been as we looked into the situations or the things that confronted us on a day-to-day basis. I think we want some conscious viewers, some conscious listeners, to participate. Whether you want to request it as a co-host or a guest, or you want to work out in the comment section, let's do it consciously this morning. There's a whole lot of things that we can talk about, need to be addressed. Your voice can be heard. Your opinion is very, very vital and important in this time. Yes, here you're free to big up who you want to big up, what you want to big up, which, just about anything that will give someone reasons to want to hear you, right? Reasons to listen. Remember, be the best of your own self, right? Nobody copy nobody else's thing. Just be the best module of your own self this morning, right? Yes, just be the best version of yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. You may tell you this morning, through the divine love of the Almighty, that's why I'm on this live this morning. If you notice, since 2024, I really draw back and the amount of live performance that I'm having. And the reason being is that much people doesn't support my kind of live, right? While I refuse to do the one that they supported, right? I refuse to do it because I'm on a pathway of educating the next generation in a way that they can be more meaningful to society. And that's the reason why you would have seen my life doesn't get the attraction, doesn't get the likes, doesn't get the amount of people, right, attending or commenting on it, because I'm on a different pathway, right? Then 2024, yes, we said wisdom and more. And well, we have seen some things happening that no way we can ever think that the wisdom that we expected in February 2024 is happening, right? I cannot believe that people did not learn from years ago to now, right? Many things, happening now, right? That I thought that people would have learned from yesteryear coming on today and have as much wisdom to pass on to their siblings, right? But I'm looking at the whole situation now, but it's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the arrow pointing to dullness, to darkness, not light. So this morning, whosoever will may come, right? Because really and truly, I'm a man, love to hear about solution. I'm a man, just want, we cannot stop the pollution, but at least make an effort to stem it so it doesn't become norm, right? We must make the other generation know that this that you see us doing here, don't take it for a norm, right? What am I talking about? Several things that we as elders supported, and we not realizing that the siblings coming after us gonna emulate us, and that is what they're gonna do. Now, leaders, we are elders, so we are leaders, and we need to lead from the front as an example. What am I talking about? What are you getting at? Right? Right? We need to show the correct examples for the children to follow. The siblings, unfortunately, some of us elders, not even as much as near there. Right? Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for liking the live. Right? Not many people in recent time like lives like these. And that gave me great concern of the product that people are supporting. Right? Almighty God, where are you going? Right? I'm all over the shop because the things is just unfolding onto me. Now, I was watching national television the other day, and then I saw it came back last night as bite of the week. That is more than a bite. Come on now. What I saw last night on my national television is more than a bite of the week. That should be a bite of the century. What I have seen. And I know who locally watch your primetime news now must know where I am going. Now, if this is not a shame and disgrace to this country, then I don't know shame and disgrace. Right? Now, this young man, or this man, cannot say a young man, right? Representing a political party, right? He is vying and very enthusiastic about putting in his party into power. Goodness gracious me, right? And he is wearing a shirt with the man's name, the man's picture, and it. And when he was asked of his representative, he said he doesn't know him. And the questionnaire said, but you have on a shirt with his picture and it. Mighty God of Daniel. Now, then you tell me now, why is that person going into a polling station? What he's gonna vote for? What is the reason? Right? And you see the levels of ignorance, stupidity, and insensitivity. We don't even get to insensitivity yet. Is happening in and around us. And the most dangerous part of it is that it is becoming a norm. People on the one talk, yes, let it be positive talk. Sean Ferguson.
Morning. Why topic, sir? Why topic?
The topic,
Yeah.
the generation now and the generation tomorrow. Right?
Okay.
We are looking at insensitivity and stupidity.
Yeah.
Also, we want to big up JCDC for their cultural move, for
Yeah.
having a series of show, I suppose, around the island, the Reggae Ambassador show,
Yeah.
to preserve the genre of reggae music.
That's true.
How are you, Sean? Long time I haven't heard from you.
Why me there easy that you want me busy, man? You did. And TikTok.
Oh,
If you want addicted, they can answer me.
say again?
TikTok too much now, man. Take up too much time.
Oh, okay. Oh,
The more
okay.
time just gonna
Well,
avoid that, you know?
I was recently reappointed to be the pussy president, so I'm happy sitting in that throne. Although physically I'm not well at the moment,
Yeah.
not 100%, but I
You have to
still
leave.
remain
You must say,
the pum pum president.
you have to eat a break. You have to eat a break, you know, man. You hear me?
Are you saying that I should be giving it a break?
Yes, man. 20,000 now, man.
Now, Mr. Ferguson, it seems as if you bad mind me, you know, man. Why would you want me to
bad
put
mind.
Eh? So why would you? Are you giving me a good advice? You
Listen,
think?
man. Everything I'm married, sir. I want thing
Say
you have
again.
favor, you know. And it's salvation.
Salvation.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I understand you. Yeah, yes, but I don't believe in you forcing one into retirement. I
Sometimes you have to do
believe
it, because sometimes you
everyone
have
you.
yourself. Sometimes your mind tell you, everybody don't.
So all you got to do is fix it. If your body is down, then fix it. Because you can down today and up tomorrow.
And everything can fix when you certain age, you know.
Yeah?
You have to strain your towel. At the time when
Well,
you play sports or anything, there's a time. There's a time for everything. A time to
yes,
born, a time to die, a time to war, a time to
yes,
peace, a time to love, a time to hate. But everything is a season.
Yes, but Mr. Ferguson, you should not hurry on time. You should make time takes its course. Right?
No. You hear say?
You
You are the
should
pum pum
you should
president.
allow
Listen up.
time to take it.
Listen up.
Mm-hmm.
You hear say? You are the pum pum president. And you say
I
you don't
am.
feel so well. And you are forcing. You can't
Eh?
force it. You need to
No,
step down.
no, that not to say no. The break is there, and you answer to how you act to
You need to
how your
step
body
down.
is feeling. So suppose your body want a 3 months or a 2 months rest. That doesn't say you ought to retire.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Eh?
But if I want
Now,
three
pum
months
pum
rest
is
and 2 months rest, that means
eh,
something wrong with it then. Something wrong
no,
with you. Serious then.
no, no, man.
Yes,
It's
man.
not. It's not about giving up, man.
No,
You're
man.
giving
Something wrong
up
with you,
too
man. You must rest
early.
a long, man.
Eh?
2 and 3 months, man.
Eh? No, I got 7 years, I got 7 years on sex fasting. 7 long years. And slept with the most beautiful
Yeah.
and sweetest young girls at that time. Because I was working at the bank at that time. That I could snap
Yeah.
my finger and the girls them roll with me. Right? And I got seven
Yeah.
years sleeping with them. Looking at the buff. Right? And
Yeah.
I discipline myself to grow my spirituality to this level. Right?
Yeah.
My spirituality doesn't come easy like this. Right? I have to work for it, discipline myself for it, and here it is now. Right? I'm reaping from which I have sown. Right? Right? I discipline myself to know that what is not given to me must not be taken by me. Right? I I come to realize that yes is the answer to all things. Right?
Yeah.
So
Some
if your
girl.
body say no, lock off. If it say yes, go ahead. Let me welcome Clive to the platform this morning. Blessed morning, Clive. Your first word.
Clive, you're low enough. That
Take up
Clive, you're low, Clive.
yeah, yeah, me and Sean sound healthy. That's how we want to hear you. Him
I
gone
run
now.
him
He
out, man.
probably coming up back. Right. Yes. So, so Sean, that's how it is, man. 7 years. Yes, let me finish that point. 7 years I go without the sex, right? And that's the time I'm tempted most of all. I feel some feelings about me, right? Wanting it. But I did have to learn discipline. Remember the vow I take, right? And you see when that 7 year up, I think it up somewhere in a 2014 or there about. When that 7 year up, and the first time that I have sex, I feel I am a virgin again. After
Yes.
that, a renewance of my body,
Yeah.
renewing my body, right? And
You know, oh,
and you know,
yeah.
say again.
That don't good to you.
Oh yeah, yeah, break up, man.
That don't good to you. Deviation, that can't good to you.
Yes, man.
No,
Yes,
no, no,
of
no,
course.
no.
Yes, man. Yeah, yes, man. No, everything you do, Sean, you do it for a purpose,
You know what
right?
say, you know what say,
You should not.
you know what say,
Yeah.
some man, if you go so long without sex, your penis don't operate again, don't operate
No,
again.
then if I'm not able to have sex, then you are able. God not make everybody disabled at the same time. Cause no woman did come on the face of the earth for any one of us special, right? So if I cannot afford to serve my purpose sexually, then you serve it.
Mm.
Yes.
Hard back live, hard back live, eh.
Yeah.
Hard back live.
Climb
Yes,
ready?
yeah,
Yeah. Me not see me gone, man.
oh, like him run gone. Him just there while ago. Him run gone. Him run gone.
Yeah. Up there a while ago, me not see him.
Him run gone. Mm.
Me not, me not see him.
So we on the politics
Let
down
me
there.
see this.
We on the politics down there.
The politics.
Eh.
Well, that was what I was on. When I saw you, but I have to give you a taste of your own medicine, the things that you love first.
Yeah, remember
Now
say for 90s,
we
you know.
we are looking at 2024,
Mm.
and we find people still being die-hearted to a political party that they prefer to even die for
Die.
politics.
That's true, that's true.
Die for politics.
And
You
I
know.
vote and don't
So
know, don't know the MP
I
name, don't know
I
the
don't
minister
know the
name,
MP name.
not even counting, they don't even know. Yeah, and that's bad, man. That's very bad, man. That's very, very bad, man.
That now I only hope that clip that I saw on national television. I
Me
gather
see
you're
it too.
supposed to see it from where
Yeah, me
you
see it
are,
too.
because yeah, man. I hope certain part of the world don't pick up that.
But if I'm long time, you
Then the
know.
other,
If I'm long time, I
then
know.
then the second,
If I'm long time, for years, man. People vote because of color, man. They hearted, because they
yes,
hearted.
yes,
Because them grandmother are
yes,
PMP,
yeah.
and them gun for the labor right, and it's a war. We not change. You see it?
No matter all when the party
Yeah,
have
man.
the knife at your throat, if it kill you, you would have never change from it, because you're not voting for policies, you're voting for parties. Right? And it is time we change that narrative. Right? It's time we change it. Right? It's time when we've been purposeful of what we are doing. Right?
Perfect.
Right? Now, another one in St. Thomas that lose our foot.
Oh, God. Me see
Right?
Labor vote. Oh, God, man.
Mighty God of Daniel. Right?
But
Now
Tychicus,
you tell me.
Tychicus. I just know him tell me,
Yes,
I'm for years, you know. Man lose any leg, man go up cut from bike and lose all the head and skin, you know. I just know, you know.
Sean, I said I am here through the 70s, the
See?
80s, and the 90s. Right? And I've seen all of those things. That's why I start the program like this, you know. I've
Yes,
seen
man.
all of those
Been a
things.
going for a
What
long
happened
time,
to
man.
the, well, I know what happened to grandmothers and the grandpapas of those here to warn their offspring, their siblings, that they coming back to do the same thing that they have done
Mm.
in their time. Right? What happened to the
You know
education?
what, I
It is
never
not
vote yet.
passing down onto the
Now, 30 years old,
generation.
I'm never vote yet, you know. Now, 30 years old. I never vote yet. I never vote yet. Never vote yet.
Me are 66, so me little half, you're half my age. Right? And me vote two time. And the two time me vote for a separate party. The
Yeah.
last time I voted, as I come out of the polling station,
Me know say
me
I
find
PMP, but you
myself,
want house, man.
me find myself, a no man's land. Yes. Locked up for 5 days. Right? And from that, I never go to another polling station go talk about me and make a X. I will vote, but anytime the symbols of the X is out of the way, because me know from earth to heaven, when me I go school and then give me 2
X
and
a
2 and me
wrong.
write 5,
A
me
wrong
get
bang.
that plus wrong.
Real thing,
Right?
man. Real thing, man.
Right? Right? So me not see why I should go into a polling station go make the
A
wrong
market.
bang sign again, and me do it, and it manifest, and me got
And if you
jail
mark
for 5 days.
close, you mark
Right?
invalid, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't mark the X, you know, I mark something else, you know, invalid, you know, invalid.
Yes, yes, man. Yeah. You have to make the wrong thing. So they are spiritually telling us that you must do the
Mm.
wrong. Left, right, and do wrong. Right? That's what they're telling us. Right? But, anytime they change that, I will vote. I'm say, Master and Lord and King. If you vote, you're part of the problem. Indeed. Right? Because you know the thing is wrong. Right? And
Yes. Right?
you're gonna support the thing, man. You're
Right?
just like them. What we should be doing, vying for this to change, right? And said, if we not change it, we're not got no vote, no polling station.
But,
Instead of hop on panchok and lose your leg, lose everything. You have man a carry around pan your back, and you don't know his name, you don't know him, but you are going to polling station, go make a X come the 26th. And you don't know why you're doing this thing. You're not educated. You're hungry. You want road. You come on, man. On the don't get me stinking this country. And a
okay,
couple days ago, we saw a
I'm going to
green
fight the
shirt
time,
man,
so.
a punch a red shirt man, draw a gun pan a red shirt man, red shirt man, thump
Come
down,
here, man.
chop. For what?
Come here, man. Come here, man. Good
For what?
morning.
Good
Good to
morning. How are you? I'm not hearing you clearly. You're good.
Let me go.
Speak up, man. You sound wonderful there a while ago. Keep the momentum going, keep it high.
Sam,
Could you repeat the first two line of Psalms 91 for me, please? Hello? Please repeat the first two line of Psalms 91. Are you there, Mrs. Ferguson?
Tychicus. Me so back to the wife, you know, tackling them.
Me recognize her voice, man. Uh, yes, Master and Lord of King. Bless up yourself, man. One love, right? Authentic love, the organic love. That's what we are sharing and spreading it across the globe, right? We want it to take on like wildfire, truths and rights, purity and sanity, right? Humanity alongside that goes with alkalinity. That is the message we are sending out. Whenever time when you see this live, at this it has sent out the message of purity, sanity, or humanity. Right? That
No,
this
sister
what
again.
this one is sending. Yeah, right? Now we put vanity on the back burner. A matter of fact, we try to level ourselves with humanity and vanity, because you cannot live in this world as a human being and not a partaker of vanity. You have to. But what you need is the balance between vanity and sanity and humanity. You need to know that balance, right? I don't want you to don't know, like the guy that wearing the shirt of his MP and him don't know him, right? Right? Me don't want that to happen. I don't want you to go into a polling station, go vote, and you do not know why you are voting, right?
you ever on
You
you?
just You just want to go inside there and you make a X and put your finger in the red ink and come out and said, hey, and put on a green shirt or an orange shirt and said, Ray, make a vote. And you don't know why you vote, right? Because one, Sean, they take out civics out of the classroom, out of the curriculum for many years. So a lot of these young voters don't even have a clue of their civic pride, right?
And to that story too. And to that story about the history. That very bad man.
Yeah, yeah. They hide a great portion of our history from them, right? And they teach them about Marco Polo, and they teach them about Henry Morgan, who in my book were crooks,
Mm-hmm.
right? Liard Christopher Columbus. They teach them about those things, and they can tell you all the history about those men, right? Anthony Fucci and others, but they know nothing about Marcus Garvey, right? Very little has been said about Marcus Garvey in their own country, thanks to the group like Ira FM and artists like Burning Spear, who continue to push the teachings of Marcus Garvey, and some
Yeah.
real Rastafarians who continue to push the real teachings of Marcus Garvey, right? And that's what a lot of these children benefit from, right? Now they're wondering today why the high school student marks are so low. It is because one of the reasons is that the things that they pay attention to, not teaching them those stuff. All right, come on, man. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Check out. Go back in your go on your laptop and go dig up some old time artists. Toots, Alton, Bob Marley, Delroy Wilson, Dennis
Yeah.
Brown, right? And
Very
look
rise up and
and
man. Yeah,
see,
man.
yeah, if those artists don't have a line of teaching in their songs to empower you, right? So by listening to them, we learn a lot from Stanley and the Turbine. Stanley and the Turbine teach me how to have good sex along with Yellow Man. Zungo zungo zungo
Let's bring up
zungo
Peter Touch. A
zeng.
man like Peter Touch.
Zungo 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 zung. And Peter Tosh, right, teaches us about spirituality, right? When we look at Bonnie Whaler, right? 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 Now the teachings were in their
Great
music,
Garnison.
right?
Great Garnison.
Right? Babandi, Third World, you name them, and look at whom we have now, leading us, leading the children. So when they go to school to do their exam, their mind is not being refreshed by the culture of our country. It is being refreshed by the culture of another man's culture, right? Not theirs, right? So they must come out short and wanting of their real culture, right? Which is the number one throughout the whole world. I made a video last year and I said Jamaica were once the cream of the crop, the darling of the Caribbean, but no longer we can say that again, right? At this point in time, we cannot own that bragging rights that we are the darling of the Caribbean, because when the Caribbean countries, the lesser Caribbean, step forward, we are going backward. Instead of, I know a lot of Jamaicans don't like to hear me speak this way. A lot don't want to hear me talk this way. But honestly, it's true. And no matter how much paintbrush they want to paint on it, that's the way it is, because we saw it coming out in the action, through the action of the people. the younger generation. We saw the backwardness coming, right? The youth have on the man shirt and say no know him. And him a go vote. And he no know him.
You know him already.
Right?
The Andrew man
You
say.
don't know his
You know the
plan.
Andrew man say. The Andrew. Andrew.
Yeah, yes. No, because he heard Andrew and him hear green and him just take a color. He just choose a color, right? He has no real reason. So you
Nah,
see
like St. Tychicus. You
why
see
them
two
says,
party. You see
yeah.
two party are the same thing, you know. The two party is the same thing. Corruption right
And me I
from
tell,
from top go right down, man.
you me
There's
say two of
no
them, the two
difference.
time me
There's
vote.
no two
You me
party
say
them, man.
me say the two time me vote PMP one time, vote Labour right one. Right?
Jamaica need to read and lift up them two party and get a new generation, man. They need to get out JP
Right?
and get out PMP, man. Get them
Of
right out,
course,
man. Clean
I
them
am
up, man.
totally in agreement with that. Me totally in agreement with that.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to see the party that is gonna come to say,
Clean
yes,
them up,
I
man.
am different. But can that be a reality?
Boy, it's
How
a
can that
hard,
be
you
a
know.
reality when
It's a
none
go
of the
tough.
party, when none of the party that representing us own this country? Remember, this country is owned by our, who own it?
Yeah.
Yes? It is owned by our enemies. Right? So all who is here are just swapping position because no realistic change can make of what they have set long time ago. No matter
Yes,
which color go in, right?
yes,
They
yes, yes,
have to
yes.
abide by their master's
Yeah,
rule and command.
are the same culture, the same culture.
Yes. Yeah. So the revolutionists that gonna comes in now and said, no, oh, we are really and truly going to be independent of you people, right? They are not going to able to survive that easily. Listen me carefully now. They are not going to able to survive that easily without the true connection with their ancestors, with their ancestral spirit, right? They will have to be disciplined not to take bribe, because as soon as you come, one is gonna pull you to the right, one is gonna pull you to the left, and one they're gonna set one in the middle to torture you so till you give up.
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes.
They're gonna starve. They're gonna lack off your end of support. Make sure you don't get the resources to build. Right? Because their intention is to kill. So they want to kill the next party that is coming to rob them of their gravy cards that now exist. Right? So I'm not saying it cannot happen, but that individual has to be so pure that he has the guidance and the protection of the Almighty One, the Creator. Right? But for now, we too hold
Reach
them
that,
tight.
man.
We too hold them tight. Right? Swapping black dog for monkey every 5 years. And every 2 years or 3 years, you swap the black dog for monkey. Move for your foot, make me put for me. Your pocket full now. My time. Right? That is all they are doing. And in doing so, putting the people's life into danger. Right? Now, the unlearned, the one who do not know the intricacy of the politics, right? Gonna put themselves dangerously on the line and do not know what they are doing while they are benefiting from it.
Yeah.
Right? That's Jamaican politics. But how does that change, Mr. Ferguson? I'm a man of solution. How do we get these people to really conform to a third party and the determination that they have to show to
Boy,
let it
this
be
is
a
the thing, you know.
reality?
They want educate, man, is it?
Good. Me like that. Right,
Yeah,
that's it there,
educate, man.
Sean.
Yeah,
Nobody
man.
go no further. No go no further, Sean. Right, that's it there. Right, that's it there.
Yeah, man.
Right? The people that believe in a too much folly.
Yeah.
Too much
Them need to
folly.
read more.
Yeah.
Them now read. Them history. Them now where two parties have come from. Them now,
Look, man.
them
Anybody
now
have
look.
time to read? Anybody have time to read when they just take up a device and somebody depend the device and mislead them? So what you have to
Yeah,
read about?
yeah.
It's
Me
easy,
like
you
to
know.
read, you know. Me like to read and research about history. You understand
Yeah,
me?
of
Me like to
course.
read and research about each and everything there. And know. Me like to know for myself. You understand me? Me tell me
Sean,
more know for
the most
myself.
the most uncomfortable time I ever have in my life is when I couldn't read.
Yeah.
Me, I tell you that. I mean, left school, can't read and write. Right? The most uncomfortable time I have in my life is when I couldn't read and write. I read and write through security work. Not me do bus conductor. Me never
Yeah.
have to take a test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because and it never called me no read and write. Me could even check good, but me didn't learn, right? Me couldn't read and write. One stop driver, pick up, drop off. Town, Mandeville. That is all it need to be a conductor. And when I'm tired of that, I said I want a better job. So I think about security. Right? But
Yes.
I have to do a test to get the security work. Fortunately for me, the company that I approached did well one man. So when we got the door and say me I look security work and open the door, the gate and let me in. And
You
say
get
it's only
lucky.
one thing, from you come in, you're employed.
You get lucky. Yeah, you get lucky.
Yes. I mean I call the company name because they're still in existence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then let me in. Can't read, can't write. Right? But yo, when me start fret now, when they take us to orientation and take us to the classroom now, and they started to start to do some background check on us,
Yes.
right? And when them asked me my previous occupation, me said a bus conductor. He said, "Oh my God, I said we in our class." He said, "Oh my God, here we go again." Right?
Mm-hmm.
I planned not to employ another ex-conductor because we have one here with teeth like a puss.
Yeah.
So, you know what I have to do now, Sean?
Mm.
And the man make up his mind, Say that easy access that me having at the company, I go diminish, And me can't read, we got one other one, we got take no test, Me get one easy access, that's all. Me
Yeah.
have to start beg like baby man. What you talk about? Me say, I beg. I said, do sir. Me not go be like that ex-conductor. No, I promise you. And
Mm-hmm.
the man phone ring. And he go away about 5 minutes and come back.
You get
When
this
he
job.
come back and say, you Mr. ex-conductor, you die beg? Eh? Here is your opportunity now. You see the caller just take? Is a location one and somebody immediately, right? And we are planning to send you there.
Yeah.
Now, me not train yet, Me don't know
Mm.
nothing about security work, right? And it's just a little knowledge I me want to catch this up. And it a go cut short and say, pack your bags, take up your belonging, go to the office, collect your uniform, and be back here by 5 o'clock this evening for a 7 o'clock duty. Right? Me not train, me not do nothing, but want the job, get the job so easy. What me I go do? I run down my yard and run, come back. Me did it on 4:30. Right? But the fact that I never work at night, it still a challenge me. What am I going to do? What security work is like? And a daytime, a night. So when I can go up on the location, way up in a Narberry there, so where you pure peony wally and thing up quick and cricket. Now the house where me a guard, they about 10 miles from the gate. So me alone in the guard house down there, so we do a big barrier one walkie-talkie. Over. Region 3 over. Not
Yes, yes.
more. The
Yes,
man
yes,
will
yes.
carry me go there. Don't tell me who me expect, what me expect. So me did it now afraid like a puss. Even if me did want to sleep, me couldn't sleep. Because the
Yes.
cricket and the bullfrog and everything have me scared. All dopey come to mind. Right? Have me scared. So me couldn't sleep. 2 o'clock in the morning. Me look, me see one
Yes,
lighter
yes.
approach me. Right? Me say, Ratty, that what is? What me fi do? Me couldn't do nothing but me just lift the barrier. Find it the way out and the man drive in. And he stop and look for me. And him say, oh, they changed him. Oh, they changed him. It's people like you we want to work at our place. Very alert.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, and I hope they do not change you from here. That time me I pray not to go back there. Right? And it so happened, cut a long story short, that I've never been back there. Right? The 11 years I spent in the country, in the company as a security guard, they never sent me back to that location. Right? They sent me to a nice location where I could have learned to read, learn to write, learn to answer
Yes.
telephone, learn to do everything. And my training start on the job. Right? Thank God for
Yeah,
that
man. Generous
location
man.
there.
Generous man.
And see,
Generous man. Generous.
today, I develop a lot. The reason why I'm explaining all these things to you, because I developed that love for reading. I couldn't go on the location without some. When me not have nothing to eat, me have to have something to read, right? And I developed that love for reading. And what I listen to again, I will help me in my English. I listened to a lot of cricket commentary, right? I listened to I listened to the great Henry Blofeld from the United Kingdom. I grew up on Red Sperera and Tony Cozio, Roy Lawrence. When they describe things to you, you see all the adjectives in the book, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
So I learned from them and used to listen to budget speeches. I love to hear intelligent talkers. I did have a passion to hear good conversation. Anyway, the bigger people them are, that's where you find me each up.
That
I
is it,
try
man.
to
I mean that,
learn
man.
from them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And henceforth, that's what bring this quality. Sometimes people talk, say to me, why you can't talk like Jamaican? Of course I can talk. I'm very versatile, right? Me can talk patois, me can tell you about your clout if me want. But I choose not, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
choose,
yeah.
I pick my company. I know what to say. Like how me know you know, Sean. The first thing I gonna say to you, boy, you have a meal. Yeah, can me know you? You know me.
Yeah, man. I really
Yeah,
talk, man.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's how the thing set, man.
Oh, man.
So how is your part of the world the other day? Me hear say when did I wash you, you know?
Yeah,
As
man.
we
Yeah,
were
man.
doing.
What from what was your man? Building flood out and it's in much big destroy and you see it's full of all close.
Same thing was happening at the West End. Yeah? Big
Yeah.
Grill, Mobile, and even St. Mary and St. Anne's.
Maybe
The
a mash
same
up
thing were
tomorrow.
happening.
Maybe a man pure one mash up bad, pure one. Maybe.
But
And
do you
okay.
think that too much?
I
Do you
ship the
think that
damage to you know.
because too much outer? You think that too much outer orderness going down at that end?
I'm only thing saying now. I decided where
Oh.
the man, she dey on the west front. I decided where the man.
No,
The
yes. But
location.
remember, Fergie, the creator, not like certain things, and him use,
Yes.
remember, him use what him have as his lethal weapon, and sometimes to destroy, sometimes to warn. Right?
Yes.
Because all the earthquake that shook us the other day, it was a definite warning, right, to
Mm-hmm.
us. Yeah.
The
Yes, it
youth of
was a
days, man.
definite warning.
Bible said,
Mm.
you go to sign and wonders, you know. I see it now. You see sign and
Yes,
wonders now.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. The signs are there. Even global warming, climate change. What
Mm-hmm.
them call it, the NEMA, the Saharan dust. All those are changings of the time. Cause when me I grew in the 50s, we never hear nothing about those, right? Right?
Yes.
We never hear nothing about those, right? But now we are here, we are now seeing them, right? That the sea coming in to take its course. We did hear the talk, but we never know or what action or how it
Yes.
was gonna be done. All we did look, we remember, we don't know if you see outer palace us there. We did see them a drop some boulders out there, so them a try prevent the
Cut the,
storm surge.
yeah, if you
But
cut the thing
how can
there.
you use stone to stop the storm surge?
Yeah.
Right? 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 And the Bible said, if you run to the rock going to need a hiding place, or it said.
Yes. Yes.
Now we
Yes.
see
Man,
some
look inside.
evidence
Yeah.
of some monstrous wave coming from the west. Right? Right? They climbed. We thought they were mini tsunamis. Right? Coming from the west, right? That goes to show that there is no hiding place for the wicked, right? No hide, you
Mm-hmm.
cannot hide from Jah, right? All those who are planning and are building spacecraft to go to other planet, you go up there, you can't hide same way, right? You cannot hide same way, no matter where you want to build your spacecraft to go, right? It now make no sense. If you run to the rock going to need a hiding place for
Yeah.
itself. All that mankind need to do is to serve the purpose of nature. So we won't have things like climate change, global warming, and all of those
Yeah.
destructive disease is that is coming up on us, right? We need to obey the laws of nature, right? Now nature and its intelligence has been put aside, and now they
Yeah.
have an intelligence called artificial one. The official intelligence want to be put aside, because when you say robot started to take the place of human, you know, say the official intelligence they are putting aside, right? And once you put the the official intelligence aside, making way for artificial intelligence to becomes the norm, God dog nyam with supper, right? Dog nyam with supper. I don't see in what way where they are trying to blend the artificial intelligence and the official intelligence together, so that one could have the balance of both. They directly pushing artificial intelligence and doing away completely with the official, which is the spirit. And they have the spirit working in all different direction, right? All different direction, that the coming generation are denouncing the spirit and say the spirit is no good, right? The spirit is they said the spirit is illusion. The spirit cannot be illusion. The spirit is the first intelligence that bring forth all things. Nothing is as intelligence of the spirit. So when you hear You hear the Christian says the gift of the Holy Spirit. That's the gift of life. The gift of life. You have to give thanks for the gift of life. And once you have life, then you're able to demonstrate the power of the Spirit. When life has gone out of you, you cannot demonstrate the power. Right? And in doing so, to make it looks like the dead has more power than the living, they teach them about dopey, right? And then started to run from the dead. They started to fear the dead, right? When the dead has no real use, has no power, because he has got that spirit in him or her. So you'd have seen the level of backwardness that they taught our people, that that indoctrination, that inaccuracy, right? That they would have passed on, right? To make the Holy Spirit look like a joker. It's no joke. The Spirit is life. The dead cannot harm you. Stop being afraid of the dead. The dead cannot harm you, but sure, the living will. Right? The living will, but the dead can't. You have people today have them house, and if them know say the man dead in the house, nobody no want go in there. Then take out all the nice bed and burn it up, right? And when the man alive, if you did really want to hurt him, at that time you should have burn up in bed, and not when in dead. Kind of know what you do in bed when you're dead. Eh? You don't know. For you lay down on the bed and grind on the bed, you burn up bed. You lack knowledge. You lack the knowledge, because it teaches you to be afraid of what you ought to love. They teaches you, to be afraid of the things that really means good to you. What may I say? Me see somebody are going like a lie, may I tell? What may I say? Say if he give us the teachings of his majesty. And when we saw the first set of Rastaman roll out, don't teach them, don't teach we say, a black heart man them. Right? Don't that you used to teach it. And when the man come and I say one love I, love I, you say them a raper, right? You not tell no children themselves afraid of the Rasta man, right? Yes, them a black heart man. They will take you away and cut your throat. At that time, is Marco Polo used to do that, right? Whoop the pregnant woman them and take out picnic out of them, right? Right? And the Rasta man a come with the love and a teach the authentic love. He said the herbs, when you said them a madman, right? Now the whole when we say the whole world of you come truthful now about the herbs. Uno care hide it again. Right? That is what the original Rastaman used to teach. Right? The herb, love, long life. Right? Humanitarian attitude. Right? I want to downgrade them, and give them no forward. Rasta have to fight them way to prominence. Right? There was one time when a certain political party said, for your Rasta, you fit rooted, and we all know what happened down at Coral Gardens, right? Up till now, the people them still reeling from that massacre, right? Right? And see, the whole I wanna know up here run back to the Rastaman teaching, right? Now time come for you to realize, say the Almighty run the earth, right? And a bad man, and a prince, and a king, and a queen, and a good man, right? Is the Almighty run the universe, right? Him are the owner, the only man, but only bragging rights, right? And if we don't mess with nature, nature certainly gonna react, right? They're gonna try to pervert the laws of nature, right? Nature definitely gonna react on you. I wanna see nature now react, right? Wanna see it. Wanna see it. Yes. Wanna see it now. And on it's like quicksand. The more on the wiggle and the deeper you sink. And all they're trying their endeavor best. We are just meandering. Taking up our foot and put it back same place. Right? Now we make one step forward. And like the West Indies team, then say, yes, we turn the corner. Right? Yes, the new West Indies team, and in the very next match, you gone back to the same old time West Indies. Right? It is the same thing with our politics, our economy, our crime rate, right? Our, what you call it again, employment rate, right? It is the same thing. The same type of module, the same attitude, right? One step forward, two step backward, right? That's what is happening, right? And if you're not a keen observer, you will never see that what is happening, right? It's like rubbing butter on puss mouth, right? And him stay there and lick off the butter, and I see the rat a run past, the nice big rat a run past. When if he swallow that, in belly full, but in did I lick off the butter, right? Off my mouth, and the big rat pass. So that is what is happening to you and your politics, right? Right? That is what is happening to you. If we don't turn back to the Almighty, turn to the Almighty. Let the Almighty be your instructor. Yes? Let the Almighty be your instructor. Then, my dear friends, we'll be finding our way right back instead of going forward. And what do I mean by following the instruction? Now we're going to look at nature's. What nature right now to me see it. Me I taught this from my own experience, my limited levels of comprehension me I talk from. But when I look and see what is going on, is that more emphasis has been shown on the negative. More emphasis, more energy is put behind the negative or beside the negative or to push the negative. Right? What do I mean? If a two people may have on the life, and they may talk to. What do I mean? Exactly what you see happening, unfolding in front of you. Right? Right now. And the reason why you're there is because you have heard something of interest that caught your mind. Right? And two people had said, or three, it said, yes, let me listen. Let me try to learn something. Let me hear if it is true. Right? And the positive vibration would teaches you to do that. The negative would say boring. Boring. Because the negative doesn't believe in the light. The negative believe in the darkness. And to know things educationally is the light. Right? So they do not want the light. They are comfortable in their darkness. So if you try to teach them the light, it's gonna be boring to them. Right? Because the dark world is what they come to accept. So when the light appears, they are afraid of it, so they try to put out the light by not supporting the light. Right? Now, by not supporting the light, by even saying some like says, by not supporting it, it tells a story. By not commenting, it tells a story. By not sharing it for other people to get the experience, it also tells a story. Right? Right? So the negative things of the earth, the negative things of the earth are promoted more than the positive. Yes. Now, in Jamaica, we saw a lady lost her leg on the campaign trail, and it was videoed and put on the internet, and it attracts thousands of likes. That negative video, that negative video, a living soul has her two legs with her this moment, and by the twinkling of an eye she have lost one. And that news was sent out to the world, and thousands of people, if not millions, like that. Thousands of people like that, suggest that they like that. No, come on, man. Come on, man. I can't even look at the video much less like it. And listen, education been brought here. Trueness had been brought here. And look, see if them like it. So that's the reason why I said more emphasis had been placed on the negative. And people not seeing that. Right? People are not seeing that. That the emphasis now is on the reversed. That's why back shot is the favorite position. Right? That's why the word dead used more than live. Right? The word bad used more than good. Yeah? The word hate used more than love. Right? More money spent on the dead more than the living. So the emphasis is placed on the negative of the positive. Right? If you think I lie, just look on your social media data and look upon the levels of stupidity. Now, my man, humor, comedy is different from ignorance and stupidity, you know. Remember that, you know. A lot of people believe that stupidity is humor. No. Ignorance is humor. No. Humor is humor. Right? Right? You can be humored and be corrected. Yes. You can be humored and be corrected. But when you saw a person in their ignorance and you continue to support the person in their ignorance, they are going to go further in their ignorance. Because you're supporting ignorance. Right? And we're seeing it every day on these social platforms. Right? We have seen it. And it had been promoted and supported, while good, nice, clean things is reported, not to be supported. Yes, it's happening now. That's why the word bad used more than the word good. Right? It will easier for a young girl to go out there and go pick up a bad man than go pick up a good man. It is easier for a young man to go out there and pick up a bad girl than a good girl. As a matter of fact, you have some girls say them no want you if you're not bad man. Yeah, you have some guys who say them no want the girl if the girl not a bad girl. Them no want nothing good. So the brand bad been reaping heavily. So people are now denouncing being good. Don't want to be good. People now, if you've been good, you are now seen like a puppet. Right? If you're humble, you are now seen like a puppet, an idiot, a nerd. Yes. You have have to be hilarious. You have to be mad. You have to be bad. You have to be sad. Just to be recognized. You have to, then in a star, look at these TikTok stars. And look and see how they are in confrontation with their one another. Right? You have to cuss out your one another. You have to disgrace your one another. Right? To get that center attraction. To get the people engaged. Right? You have to talk your deepest secret. You have to tell lie on yourself. You have to tell lie on others to make you look good, to sound good. I'm speaking the truth from my heart, right? I'm speaking the truth from my heart, right? How I saw things, right? Not even give a care or a whistle, right? What you want to think of me after I lay it on you this way, right? Because a lot of you are in high society. You have material values. You have material things. You have all the money that you need. But you still doesn't have that intelligence to really distribute your wealth and your wealth properly. And to manage yourself properly. Allow me to tell. Eh? We saw people on the top shelf holding the highest office and do crazy things, no, and being humiliated. They're behind bars, right? Hmm? We see people who reach the highest level, right? Right? And still doing the things that they don't, the one when you go to school, the one that don't pass to a college, right? The one, sure, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We saw them doing it, right? We saw that example being set by them, right? We saw how today people not seek to have sense, them seek to have money. And if you have money and you have no sense, disaster go take you. Disaster go take you if you have money and no sense. So the first thing you do, you try to get some sense over money, right? Because I see lots of rich people have money, and the things that me see them do or they involved in leave to be desired. That means that you did have more money more than sense. Because your senses would have directed you. Your senses would have given you a vision of behind bars. One. Your senses would have given you a good description of being captured by the state. Your senses. Your money has given you the sense of power, which is a false power, which is a narrative, right? So, if money could have saved you, why doesn't money save you from the dead? Money cannot save you from dying if you ought to die. Buy back the life that has been taken out of you. Now, all those things must have to come into the forefront of your mind when you're going to choose what you're going to love out of the two. Is it good or bad? Is it life or death? It is vanity or sanity. Yeah? You got to come to the forefront. You have to let wisdom. Is it wisdom or foolishness? Is it right or wrong? What are you going to choose? Like the cricket team. I won the task, but I sent you in. It is my right to bat, but I give you my rights to bat first. But a purpose, a reason must be there for you to give away your rights. Come on. Talk to me now, man. For you to sell your rights, to give away your rights, a reason must be there. What is the reason? Me hungry, you know, me want some dollars, you know, that's why me take the contract there, you know. If you got dirt, the man there, you know. Right away. For the wrong reason. For the wrong reason. You took the contract. Right? And why it is the wrong reason? In the beginning, you were given the rights to preserve life, not to take life. The other was for you to preserve life. So life must be preserved from the incubatory system even before a child born, right? From in the womb. That life is supposed to be protected and preserved and make sure it is taken care of until it makes its appearance on earth. Life is to be procured and secured properly, even the womb. That is the importance of life. And you are going to take a contract to take life, right? You would serve much better in refusing that contract to take a life more than accepting the money to take a life. You would gain more from refusing the contract. Almighty God of Daniel. Yeah, you gotta know when to run, know when to walk away, know when to skip. You never count your money while sitting at the table. There's time enough to count it when the deal is done. Yeah. Right? Think before you act. Right? Because refusing the 10 million to take a life, right, can makes you 30 million richer in your freedom. Yes? Yes? So I want you to get this clear. I want you to get this clear. Right? Right? The amount you could accumulate in 3 years of your incarceration, in misery, right? Calculate it first before you take the contract. Calculate it first. Put some value on your freedom. Put some value on the liberty that you now have. Right? Value it. Don't do it like that. Now, the rich will do things and depend on corruption because they have the money to corrupt the system. They have as much resources to corrupt the system. But what does the poor man rely on? You haven't got the money to corrupt it. So you're like a lamb to the slaughter. So that's why they up there use you down here. Because they knew that you don't have the resources. That's why they use the resources to bribe you down here. I want you to think before you act. I want you to think before you act. Something good is happening, is coming to Jamaica. You will hear about it on this very live. The quest for change, the quest for true spirituality, the quest for cleanliness, the quest for true godliness, right? On this very live, coming soon, progressive spirituality, right? Don't mix with artificial intelligence, or let me say, it will, the official intelligence and the artificial intelligence will balance, right? To get the correct result, you have to balance both. So let me warn some so-called religious people who do not read, do not connected. I want that say read, because enough of them read but are not connected to the realms and the heights of the spirit, so that they can comprehend it properly, what they have read, right? Some of them don't read at all. Some of them are loyal to their religions. Some of them are loyal only to their churches. Some of them are loyal only to their pastor, their bishop, their family traditions. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the things they are loyal to, and not loyal to the energy, the source, right? So those who are loyal to the source of life will always be stronger than those who are depending on people. People source. You source your energy, source the power organically, right? And you will receive it. You don't have to farm in no group, no religion, right? Just be the best version of yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Me God, when me I tell the people them say, when we say stunt black people in Jamaica want to be white, what you tell them say? Hmm? What are you telling them, Tychicus? You see people with natty ear cut it off and go buy here and put on, sew it on, comfortable ear that grows, they cut it off and pierce on other people's hair. Is that intelligent? Is that the spirit of intelligence? Is it that the spirit of intelligence? You have the real thing and you do away with the real thing for artificial thing. Why didn't you try to balance your hair using the artificial thing that now you could use the uh, mega ball. Bless up yourself. Let me just finish this point. You could use the artificial intelligence. Yeah, you could use the artificial intelligence to showcase your official intelligence. So that is a balance now between the artificial intelligence, balancing, drawing parallel with the official intelligence and make sense when they balance. Megaball, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What one?
Well, you hear it, you see it, you know it because I'm quite sure you
Yes,
patrol the
I come to
internet
ask
as
you.
I do.
I come to ask you about what's happening in Jamaica because how it look on labor right side, how it look on freedom side.
Are you asking me to make a prediction on the election that is coming?
Yes, I've been asking you.
To make a prediction, I don't really make prediction on things like those. But let me say this: the JLP doing a very good job in advertising themselves, putting out their works, whether a thief the works, whether it is inherited, but they are bringing it to the people. And I think that they are doing a better job than the PMP in telling the people their purpose of the election, why they should be
And where you
elected.
come
I
from?
think they're giving better reasons.
And where you
Right?
come from? You not come from Jamaica.
Yes, man.
You know so and you own
Yeah.
this. Me could down there suffer.
Yes. I'm
You know say
I'm
doing a
saying,
COVID.
hello, listen what
Yeah,
I said. I said he is showcasing the to the people. Yeah. I'm
yeah.
not talking what he has done, but what he has showing the people now when he's asking them for a re-election.
A
He's
election when him
doing
buy one a donkey down there. When him buy one a donkey down there. Donkey. Eh? And have you agree up more than how you agree up. Eh? And make you suffer. And you really
no
want
no
Andrew
no
Holness
no
to win the
no
election?
no 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 no. The
Sure.
Jamaica Labour Party, neither the PMP party don't make me great. Right? If I should,
No?
if my grain any at all, it would be my lack of the amount of pussy, not politics.
You
Right?
can't get up in the
Nothing
morning
this.
and say you have 130 grand in your pocket.
Uh,
Right now, if you say you go to supermarket.
no,
And say
that's
spend the
vanity.
first $10 out of it done. Andrew Holness
That's
cause that.
vanity.
Andrew Holness
No,
cause
no,
that.
no, no. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I want you to be an intelligent speaker. And I want an intelligent thought of you and your honest. You did not do that, sir.
Are you a liberator?
Right?
You a PNP? Are you a
Huh?
liberator? You a PNP?
And no, man, I am a human being. We're
I
talking
ask you a
about
question.
levels.
I ask you a
Yes.
question. Are you a liberator? You a PNP?
No, I'm a human being, sir.
You, I know that you are a human being, but who you vote for?
Yes.
Who you vote
No,
for?
I don't vote, sir. I don't vote.
You don't vote. So that
No.
means you're looking at the Labour Right Party is the better party for PNP.
Yeah? No, that's how your balance, that's what your balance said because of the level of your comprehension. Is the levels of your comprehension telling you that, Because you refuse to listen to my statement.
You eat
Or
ice
you
cream?
refuse to comprehend
You eat ice
my
cream?
statement.
Hey, papi, you eat
If
ice
I do
cream?
eat ice cream,
Yeah.
when I was a child, I'm not a lover of ice cream.
All right. Eat some ice cream. Eat some ice cream. Eat some ice cream. Ice cream. Eat some ice cream. Because you look like you need ice cream to eat.
Well, if I do need ice cream, my body would my body would have told me that my body is very sensitive.
About because I don't hear you talking nothing good about the National Party. That is PMP. Because
Eh?
Andrew always have on down there suffering. And I don't like that. I live in America almost years now. And I've been seeing suffering down there. And I want better
So what?
opportunity
All
for
right,
Uno.
hold on, mega ball. All right, make we start. Cause Andrew just come inherit this. The foundation were not laid by Andrew, right? It wasn't Andrew that goes to America and come back with a false intelligence, right?
If
Right?
it was Fim
Right?
party bringing
With
all
a
violence,
false independence, right? It is not.
you know,
Both Andrew,
yeah, remember.
and Marky G are two puppets
What's your
to the
phone number? Oh,
system,
yeah.
right? So what you should be clamoring for a systematic
Put
change,
me on the number. I'm putting the number there.
not a party to change, not to swap that black dog for monkey. Because I am 66 years of age. I born
I'm
1957.
not a Chinese.
Saw a
I'm not a
lot
Chinese.
of I saw
The
a
number.
lot
I'm putting
of
the number.
general election and people and parties swapping position, and we are in the same mode. Jamaica, the land of wood and water, and every 6 months we run out of water, right? Right? And
Because
now
of the
Andrew do
Prime
that.
Minister.
And now Andrew do that. There was prime ministers and leaders before Andrew and Marky G.
Then,
They are puppets to the system.
hmm?
So when you're saying it is not Andrew that doing is Andrew doing it, I'm saying to you, no, Andrew come and inherit it. The fault that Andrew have, he should revolute against it. None of them willing to revolute against the system.
Eh, So, we basically tell me that Andrew always go to Israel and been picking war and picking side of Israel. There is Jamaica can fight a battlefield in war. Why him go down there picking side?
If the other if the other party were in power, they would have done the same thing.
Bullshit.
Michael
Bullshit.
Manley tried to differ from that, huh?
Michael
And
Manley was the best
he
prime
was
minister in
he was
Jamaica.
sabotage.
Michael Manley was the best prime
Well,
minister in Jamaica.
who that? Who that?
Michael Manley.
Well, that's your that's your opinion. They could be mine too. It could be mine too, right?
Mr.
Yes.
Revoluta.
Yeah.
Morning, sir.
Yashua Sins Jam. Let me get the pronunciation of that name properly. I'm not so much of a good reader, but I would love to call you as we go along. Go, sir.
Yes, sir. Morning.
Yes, blessed.
I'm
I would
listening.
love the correct pronunciation.
Yes. Let me hear it now.
No, the correct pronunciation of your name.
Oh, my My name is a Jumbo
Yeah,
Jumbo name, man. Cause you have
yeah,
so
yeah,
much
man. We
users.
want to know it.
Huh?
Eh? We want to address you by your name while we're speaking to you.
Yasuns.
Yeah, yeah, sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, tune.
There's a yeah, sons
Yeah.
JM.
Yeah, man.
All right, I
Yes,
call
sir.
you Jam.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jam.
Where I hear that good from?
That's why I hear I'm
Yes,
listening to your argument, and
yes.
there are some things that you are saying that are facts and some
Never
are
give a
just,
man a cup of ice cream.
not in
California
line
state.
in what? Because
Put on.
if you say Andrew only scenery,
Hold on.
yeah,
Mega Ball, you can mute your mic when you're not talking because you're coming back to us. And I want to hear what Jam have to say here. Go ahead, Jam.
yeah, man. So as you rightly said, Andrew only inherited a system, but it's like you buy a motor vehicle, right? And if you buy a motor vehicle and not working properly, you don't do nothing to fix it, then you're still a part of the problem.
But I did say that.
Yeah.
I
So
did say that what he should have
Andrew,
done is revolt against the system that he have come to see.
no, he has joined the system
Yes, join it.
because you
That's what.
because you the new world order is no secret now, People might not understand it, but it's no secret. And when you see a leader who do things that associate with the new world order, then you know the agenda is in him. So right now, Jamaica is having a big problem, not just politically, but on the international scene because what we're doing to the country and to the people is not going to help us. It's going to put us into a system that we can't manage.
I saw I saw the international world looking
Yeah.
down on us as a set of idiots, not even
But
jokers.
I don't know what happened to this generation, boss. This generation
Right?
That
too
is
laid back.
that is
Anything goes
Andrew
for them,
only. Listen me. Listen me, good gentleman. Listen me, good man.
Yes,
If I say
Mega.
something to him,
Go ahead.
if I say something to him, one don't understand. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, he take Peanut Jet, put him in Parliament. And everything what Peanut Jet say, he follow about it. Radam, blood clot, natty. He hear about clocks and he hear that him name come in song. The Prime Minister take it and run with it. The Prime Minister for Jamaica is gunman. And nobody cannot tell me. I see it in my own eyes. Because the least you have to say about the Prime Minister, he find its offense and send man to you or he send police to you. That is not a good Prime
Mega,
Minister.
Mega, we know that. We burn fire upon that. We don't know about and jam. Right? But as from the levels of where he's speaking from, I know he wouldn't be condoning such a thing either, right? But the point you're making now is not the point that you did make before, right? Because at no time I did say he was doing a good job, right?
The
At
road
no
want to
point
fix in
I said
Jamaica.
that, but you refuse to comprehend what I was saying, right? Yes, Jam.
It is no good.
Go ahead.
It is no good. The road in Jamaica them want to fix it. And the owners of China been taking over the people them land. And when him taking over the people them land, him gonna said, if your family member dead and don't left a will, them gonna take over the land. That sound fair to you? What about your grandchildren? You don't care him come grow up and have the land so him can live on it. Or he can plant food on it. Yeah?
What you say about Jam disappear? Oh Almighty God, and I want to hear something more from Jam. But listen. You come back to the point where I have to say to you, I did not say that this man were doing a good job. You asked me who I think gonna win the election. I said the JLP is doing a good job in going to the people, begging the people to elect them. right, than what the opposition is doing, right? Now, in a corrupted world, like you said, the new world order, right? We knew that any party, you say Jamaica is an influential country, that any party that decided that they will heal to their command, that's the one that they're gonna make the resources available to put out in the public to convince the people. You get what I just said, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So that is what is happening now. We have three party in Jamaica right now running the election,
What?
but only two are contested.
So what is the next one? So let me know what is the next one. Make I know what
What
is the
is the
next
next
one.
one? Hmm?
Yeah.
The next one not seeking election.
The
The
next one
next
is what?
one is just there for a spoiler.
So what is that party? Hello Lewis
LGBTQ.
party?
LGBTQ.
Okay. So Hello Lewis same running for
No, that's it. No, man. A different level start. Right?
okay.
Right?
Okay. Okay.
Now,
I got you.
LGBTQ runs the world, not
Yeah.
only Jamaica.
But
Right?
Hello
So,
Lewis said
just
Hello Lewis said he would have be the best prime minister in Jamaica. Yes, that is true.
remember, I requested to speak at a level, right? Right? Not with all due respect to L.A. Lewis, whom I found very entertaining, right? Right? But the levels that me and you is speaking of, the way we start off, and to make a good clarification of what I have said before, you're dropping the ball below the belt.
No bell, no bell, no bell, no bell. I hate the bell. I hate
I
the
said
bell.
the
The
belt.
bell make people
I
down
said
there
the
been
belt.
suffering.
I said the belt.
The
No, I
bell.
didn't say
Okay,
belt.
okay, okay. I got you clear. I got you clear. Hmm.
Right?
Well,
Right?
I think there is to give PMP a chance now to make we see how PMP running the country back. Cause it's a new world order and a new leader. So I want to see this leader that is Mark Golden to take over Jamaica and make it a better place. Yeah.
So how is it? You're in America. How
Yeah.
does the wider section of the diaspora is how they feel? They have the same feelings that you have. Can you speak for the diaspora?
Yeah, that come. Let me tell you something. America most better off. You understand? And it more comfortable. But nothing nicer than Jamaica.
In what way? I heard them send out an advisory out here say Americans must be aware of Jamaica. But in what way America is safer than Jamaica? I haven't been to America. You have been. So I want you to give me a perfect picture.
They put a picture in Jamaica that says too much criminal down there been calling people dialogue and talking to people and tell them that they're winning this and winning that. So people be weird of Jamaica and afraid of Jamaica because of the mentality where some common boy down there have. And I tell you something, they're mashing up my country because Andrew Hollis and them is the same thing. Him don't far from the scammer because Andrew Hollis been scamming the people them down there the same way just like the scammer. Say do far from the scammer.
So well I don't know, Mega Man. Yeah. Mega,
Yeah.
when I go to school, you did hear say the cow jump over the moon? You didn't get that? In your
I never buy
education?
it. I never buy that. I never buy study
What do you mean
this
never
when I
buy?
wear this school.
You were unruly to your parents then? And
Of
your
course.
teacher?
Yes. Yeah.
Me? Did have to run with that because my brain never developed. Me have to depend on their brain, right? To
Mm-hmm.
teach us me right from wrong. I never knew until my brain developed that it was nonsense they were teaching me, right? Now, the the bad over good culture. That's
Okay.
how Anjo, Mark Golden, and all of them were educated. The back way culture, right?
No, not Mark Golden. Mark Golden get teaching from America to teach people and treat people with love and show people what them build up and what them to use to good.
I'm
Andrew
not,
only.
I'm not, I'm not going to, I'm not going to say where he had gotten his education from, cause you may know much more than I, right? So me not going to debate the part there. But as far as our culture is concerned, he had maintained and retained a lot of the backway culture as well.
Who told you that?
Eh?
Who told you that?
But I've seen it. I've seen it.
Who you
He
see?
who have eyes
Mark
to
Golden?
see, let them see. Right? He who have eyes to see, let them see.
I can ask you
Right?
something.
Although
What
you
you
may
let me
educate
ask
it
you
in
something.
other countries.
What you do for a living?
Well
What
on,
you do
well on.
for a living? What you do for a
Eh?
living? What you do for a living?
I dance, man. Me like to dance a boy,
Oh,
and
he's a
chat.
go go.
Yeah,
He's a go go.
then a man must always be on the go to make the girls them come.
Okay, so you
So if
dance.
you don't want to be a go go, that means you're stagnant.
Okay, so you basically you saying to me say that he's a go go.
Yes, I'm a go go man. I'm a go getter.
Okay,
Right?
so you get
I'm
like
a go go.
what do you call it
You're
in Jamaica?
crippled.
You get getting tips. You getting tips in
Yeah?
Jamaica. You getting tips in
Tip,
Jamaica for wine.
tips
Yeah,
to wine.
yeah, like people put money in a brief. You know with a brief?
Well on. Well on. Yeah. No man, I'm gonna show you. Is this you're referring to? This is the spirulina. This is what I call roots wine. This is what you're referring to?
Okay, okay.
Where? Yeah. So this is the wine. This is what you're referring to? You said me get tip to wine.
Okay. So what you dance? Like in club? You ever go in club go dance for?
I don't hear that. I don't hear that sound. Let me take a drink
I,
out of my spirulina.
I ask you if you go to
So
club go dance.
I dance everywhere. Good positive music play. In your yard,
Okay.
in the church, in the bar,
Huh?
in the club, in the
Uh-huh.
hotel.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Huh?
Everywhere that good music play, I dance.
So
And when
you
I
a
say good music, I mean good music.
you like is a pimper. You's a pimper.
A what? A
You's a
what?
pimper. It's a pimp.
A big yeah. Well, I'm jack of all trade and master of versatility.
That means say you pay tax. You pay
I'm a
tax.
jack of all trade because I'm a
How you pay tax?
versatile being.
You pay
I
tax.
don't know what you call. I break it down for you. You know that means that I am everything,
So
right?
I ask
I
you,
break it
if you
down for
pay
you. I'm
tax,
jack of all
you pay
trades.
tax in Jamaica? You
What
pay
is
tax
that?
in Jamaica? We pay tax in Jamaica.
Yeah, but of course I pay tax.
So how come you pay tax and Chinese not paying tax in Jamaica?
Now you're going on a different level. Because that go under corruption. Right? You're talking
Okay.
about me, then you swing the ball to Chinese. Right?
Because
We
the
want
prime
good
minister
conversation that
make you
we
dancing go
want good
go.
conversation. Listen now. We
Your
want
prime
good
minister make
conversation
you
that
dancing go
people
go.
can tell. Well, I make about. I want good conversation that people can follow. Right? I don't want a conversation that you have it here, you have it there, you have it round there that making no sense. Right?
No,
Right?
I've been
No,
adding up everything. I've been adding up everything to
no,
make
no,
you know
it's
be
not adding
clearly.
up. No,
Yes,
no, you're
because
talking if
the
you're
prime
saying
minister
if I'm a
have
pipper
you
and I'm
dancing
asking you
go
what is a
go.
pipper, you're talking about tax. Yeah?
And I say the
Make
prime minister have you dancing go go that taxpayer.
the prime minister doesn't have my mind. The prime minister have yours because you lack knowledge.
He's not he don't have my mind. I don't live in Jamaica.
Then how he has mine? I wonder, you married? You married,
Of
sir,
course
or
I'm
you a
married.
married man?
Of course I'm
Don't,
married.
oh my God, I'm sorry for your wife. I'm sorry for your wife. She must have problem with you.
My wife not have no problem with me, Papi.
He has problem with you, mega ball, man.
No,
You swing
because
the ball them all over the place. She's not understanding you.
come on, Papi.
Talk it
I
truth, man.
say
No, man, don't tell me no lie, man. Come on, mega ball, man. Don't tell me no lie, man. Don't you find it difficult to
the
reason
ball
with
what
you?
I'm flinging all about. That is when I was younger and I have like 93 girlfriends. And the ball what I listen to flinging, that is under my foot. But I ask you that if
You
you
need to
still
go higher than
dancing,
that,
go
man.
go.
You need to go higher than that. Well, all right. Let's face it. Let's face it. I've seen the passion you have for your country. I've seen that in you. I've seen you have a will for good things. But unfortunately, you do not have the know-how. You know, you don't have the know-how, and I mean that will makes you kind of stray a bit from the reality of things. So let's face it now. Come and put it back at a level, and I'm gonna start by saying this: you can't grow up to support the Jamaica Labour Party from a tender age. Don't from a tender age. Your four parents, your parents used to support the Jamaica Labour Party.
No,
Don't?
they see, Papi.
Uh, Mega.
Pay party, Papi, pay.
Oh, oh, Mega. Mega, you're in the east now?
I'm I've been living this place. You want to see where I live? I'm in my
No,
backyard.
not. No. In the east. In the east. I just want to. I were.
I live in America.
No. Oh, in America. In America. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I'm just trying to. Yeah. And you said you did not. Your parents did not in favor of the PMP part, the Jamaica Labour Party. So you've been a PMP, I should say. Uh,
I
uh,
born as a
uh,
PMP.
oh, you're born as a PMP.
Yeah. But I glad the day when my mother make I come to America because I could have been lived down there with Andrew Owens and his slackness
How long now you been in America?
from a much younger.
So you were here when under a Bruce Golden government. Were you in
That
Jamaica?
wicked thieving boy Bruce Colin?
I said if you were here when he was ruling.
No. No, no, no.
Okay, 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 okay,
I've been coming back and
okay.
forth in my island, cause I love the river and I love the ackee and saltfish.
So were you here? You ever been here when uh, Portia Lucretia Simpson were ruling?
Yeah, I've been coming to Jamaica and I love to that. And I want back PNP in power. Cause I don't want you to forget great anymore. And I want you to have money in your pocket.
No man, the grayness doesn't stop me from have money in my pocket. And neither Andrew can stop me from have money in my pocket. You know a guy named
No.
Shabarangs? You ever
And you
hear about a
only
guy named
keep
Shab?
you saying about money. And you only standing friend them keep you saying about money. And I dare foreigner here that you saying
I,
about money get cheap.
I'm saying that, have you ever heard of a guy named Lexton Gordon, the same Shabarangs? Have you
Yes,
ever
I hear
heard of
about
him?
that guy. Yes,
Tell me
yes.
one. Tell me a line of one of his songs.
Chillaloda, chillaloda, chillaloda.
You see it is. So what? Why you couldn't remember willpower, strong mind, and your ability? Why you couldn't remember that line?
That line was never
so
come.
So no, so you don't have to depend on Andrew. You don't have to depend on Marky. You don't have to depend on Portia Simpson. Your willpower and your strong mind, regardless of who is in government,
Because
your willpower and your strong mind. How or how does how why doesn't Andrew stop popcorn from making money? Why
popcorn.
Andrew stop skank from make money? And all of those who are making money.
Hey, puppy, popcorn. I put in my microwave. It burned up. Popcorn. You talking about? It burned up.
Yeah, yeah,
Skank.
missing the mark, pal. Yeah, you're missing the mark, hardball. Yeah, miss. What I was just saying to you, how it is just the will of yourself that can take you to the difficult pathways. Even if you're living in a country where the government is wicked, your willpower and your strong mind will makes you survive.
That in
That's
those
all I'm
party right
saying.
now. That is Labour Right Party. They can't survive in Labour Right Party.
Why? How many people? How I'm surviving?
They're not surviving. Right now,
Hmm?
you're
No,
post
I'm
hungry right
surviving.
now.
How, what you call survival? Three ben spark up, three ben spark up, 10 gal a lick every hole, right? That you call survival? Lavish life?
Yeah,
That's what you call survival?
yeah.
Three bends, five coaster
What's up?
yacht?
What's
That's
up?
what you call survival?
What's up in there? What's up in there?
I call life survival. Healthy life.
Plastic bag.
Well, puppy,
Yeah.
um, I'm gonna do some work now. So I will get to you
Yes,
later
sir.
from this.
All right, all right, hardball. I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I loved how you pull me, and I like when people pull me to the distance,
Not me,
to
not me
that
fully, not
certain
me
level.
fully, puppy.
All right, hardball. You- yes, different different stroke for different folks. Wow, is it going away? The day is going away from me. Thus far, yes, but yes, a very interesting discussion there. Now you have different levels of people. No matter how you try to take them out of certain levels, they just intend to stick to the levels that they knew and that they are comfortable with. That mindset You know, it's also a very terrible mindset when you think that you, one individual, must think for the 2.8 million people that is on the island. It is a very dull thinking when you think that way, right? Right? That because one man is labeled as a prime minister, right? That one man must think for you. That one man must go out and bring in everything to you. That sort of a mentality there will never work, right? And it has been common when you try to people to believe that, I mean, that is the government is responsible for all of your upgoing, your updoing. Oh, my dear Amoy, Ramon, and Morris, good afternoon. Here is Conscious Talk. Yes, what do you have to offer this afternoon? 13 minutes of 15 minutes after 12 o'clock, where I am.
Not very much better, man.
Starting with Amoy, what is your, what do you have in mind to bring forward to the conversation that we are having? Why are you on then? And let's go over to Roma.
What conversation you have exactly?
What conversation you have in mind to add to what we were saying? For you to act to request to join the live, it must be a conversation that I am having that interests you and want to impart some of your knowledge or something. Agree or to disagree. Shoot your shot, Roma.
No, I just get invited. So we just accept the invite. No, you have to fill me in, yeah.
Or you were invited to Amoy. Oh, okay. So, oh, yes. Um, yes, let's continue on a sober note as we try to continue on the pathway that we were on, right? The conscious levity, the conscious talk. First of all, we're gonna go back to purpose. We are gonna go back to purpose, and we saw what happens there a while ago, and that is it. On this platform, people say, hear a conversation. Just join in the conversation, right? Has no clue, right? Right? Why do you join the conversation? You cannot add and you cannot take away. But the discipline is not there to listen. That means what you're actually doing is confusing the conversation that I were having, right? And I usher them out, right? Not because I disrespected them, but if they did give me a chance to fill them in on what I was saying, to see if they could have picked up from there, they weren't giving me that chance. So they were disturbing the quality of my life, right? So, yes, in life, you have to know what you are about, right? Like I was saying earlier on this live, the man have on the green shirt and have on the man name on him, and he do not know the man who is gonna vote for come the 26th, right? Right? Those levels of insensitivity, we must get out of our country, our region, to be to function properly as a nation of people. Right? Yes, we must get out those dullness, right? Egoism must put at the back burner, at the back of your mind, right? Bring forward consciousness that comes through patient quality, yeah, yeah. You must know the difference of value and devalue. Lots of things that you do as a human being, you devaluing yourself. You're not valuing yourself. The things that you would do to your own self, believing that it will lift you up, right? But it eventually brings you down. The things you do, the things you say, the things you support, right? The things you refuse to report are the things you report, right? Now, it takes intelligence to be successful and to lift you to the highest quality. It takes intelligence, right? And when we're talking about intelligence, the intelligence must be an intelligence that allows you to equate the artificial one and the official one. How you must use the two, Master and Lord and King. Right? You must be able to know how to use both. Right? As in this world, you have good and you have evil. Now you must know the symptoms of evil and the symptoms of good. Sorry. If you're not able to differentiate evil from good, then you are in a very, very dangerous position. Right? If you're not able to know when someone loves you from when he or she don't, you are in a very, very, very serious and dangerous position. If you do not know when people, they would say check for you or when people do not check for you, right? You are in a very, very, very dangerous position, right? You must be able to know those things. If you don't know those things, you are not able to know right from wrong, good from bad, lie from truth, right? You must able to differentiate them, right? So you must be able to know how to use artificial intelligence with the official intelligence, because you have to use them both, right? Both has been given unto us. One is original, one is artificial, one comes after, right? So one, you have to know the most important one. And just like you're mixing your carrot juice, you have to know how much milk to put in, how much nutmeg, right? You're making your porridge, right? You have to have a balance, right? You have to have that balance in everything you do. So PMP could not run this country alone and be effective. You must need an opposition to push them. JLP could not run this country without an opposition opposing them, pushing them, forcing them to do right, to do better, or to do worse. Right? So one has to come to that realization that we are in. Now, in everything, we are gonna have a competition. In everything, it gonna takes your choice and your willpower and your ability to choose, to be disciplined, to be wise, right? You know most wise, you know. You know most wise. You know must choose to be wise. You know must. You know must choose to be bright. You know must choose to be good. But the danger is when the choice you are making, you don't know if it is good or it is bad. That's where the danger lies. That's when you are called a dunce. When you do not know if the choice you are making is a good one or a bad one. So because choice is to be made, you just make a choice. You just choose something in the dark. Say the one that I want. Without doing any background check or front door check to see its value, its true purpose. A lot of people see the two party out there, one named JLP, one named PMP. And if you ask them, what is the meaning of JLP? None of them who are going to vote don't know. What is the meaning of PMP? None of them don't know. Right? None of them do not know. And you can rinse me on that and tell me say I lie, me I tell. Right? So, lot will be going to the polling station on the 26th and don't even know which part we make a X. Because a lot will be going to the polling station who reach the age of voting when civics were taken out of the school. So So they do not know the functions of government. Yeah, them not know it. So they are blind to the whole. I heard the Prime Minister saying it, and I know when he said it, it is true. Right? The Prime Minister said that the public needs to be more educated about the running of a country. Right? Yes. They must be more aware. Right? But having said that, the Prime Minister not telling them that I am here just a puppet. I have to do whatsoever is in line with the European Union in running the country. You can't just get up and do as you would want to. Especially Jamaica, under the present system that we are governed under. Right? No, the Prime Minister can't get up and just do as him ever like. When it come on to international affairs and the memorandum of understanding that they have with their international bodies. No, they have to do things in line with the memorandum of understanding that they would have signed off on. And so he did right in saying that. Right? In saying that. Locally, in your local constitution, you can do what you want to do. Right? You can change and rearrange. Right? They are at liberty to do that. But when it comes to the international affairs, right? They can do as they have a mind. Right? There are lots of clauses to what they have signed off on. And many things were signed off on long time ago before even these two. But none of them are willing to speak on the matter. None of them are willing to pull away from that. They are more joining the corrupt system. And that is the reason why I was saying to Hardball, the JLP is much more clear in bringing a manifesto onto the people, not necessarily saying that he's gonna win, right? Because the election is won on the day at the poll, but in an effort to reach the people, right, in a way, they are doing fine. But is it, if the people gonna conform to what he is saying or what he is projecting? Right? But he's doing a good job. Wow, it was a pleasant Saturday morning. It was a morning that filled with a good talk. And as And as the norm, a life that don't get overwhelming support because of its purity and its intent and its truth. So it wouldn't get the level of support from the negative world. Remember, positive support positive, negative support positive, negative support negative. Show me your company and tell you who you are. Yeah, I just said the thing said. And so we have to talk the truth. Now, if you go over now upon a live where you find one man call cuss one other person and say dog shit. You know, look and see how many people supporting live like those. Yeah, go look and see. Yeah, how many people supporting live like those. Live with people, oh, you do this like dog, right? And this and look and see. I was on a live yesterday with a Chinaman, right? Yes, I really do enjoy that live yesterday afternoon, and I'm happy that man followed me, right? I'm looking forward to be on his live once again. You know, because he provides us or the world with a level of entertainment in his deliveries, right? A Chinese in stature, but very Jamaican in his vocals, right? And that makes him so interesting, right? And equal to the task, and it makes it gives yesterday afternoon internet a lift. Yes, I honestly do believe so, right? Yes, big up on yourself, Andy, and we don't call Spice. Big up on yourself, man. I really do enjoy your live yesterday afternoon coming from Barry Street, 13 Barry Street to be exact. I really enjoy that live. Right? Yes, although there was some levels I saw, people try to take the Chinaman to certain levels, you know, but he used intelligence and overcome them, right? With all they tried to draw that little Chinaman down to their levels, the Chinaman maintained his level. And that's why the live was so interesting, right? Because they tried their very best and he just find an answer for them, you know, to show you the mentality of our people, right? The mentality of our people. Mighty God of Daniel. Yeah. Can follow you can follow Andy, man. Right? I don't expect him to be very long before his numbers rose and he rose to prominent. Yes, on the platform. Because he had the necessary to pull him forward. Right? Yeah, so you know, those levels of intelligence, not people taking the things to a lower level. People who want to lift the standard, man. Lift the standard. Right? Lift the standard. Alright? So then, I think I've been on for quite some time. So I leave this space for someone else that I think will get better support. So for now, 12:40 Saturday, the 10th of February 2024. I'm out.